This is Near FM.
In front of me now, I'm delighted to say we have James W. Dillon, and James is a poet, and he's going to say a poem read a poem for us. Before that, James, good afternoon. You're very welcome.
Thanks very much for having us, Joe.
Not a bother, and unfortunately, it's not a really nice day here.
Nope.
But I don't think that matters when you're doing poetry, does it?
It probably helps, to be honest. Yeah.
It probably helps. Tell us, Bess, how did you go into poetry?
Well, I've been kind of writing since I've been a child, really.
Right.
But would have been about 10 years ago now. In 2014, I wrote a book, A Sondering Soul, and that was kind of dipping me toe into it. And kind of after the pandemic, I just started going around the open mic scene and then doing a bit of spoken word and everything. So I've been kind of doing it nearly about 2 years now, kind of in the public. Yeah.
Very good. And you were telling me there earlier on that you've been basically all over the country. Poems.
Kinda, yeah. I've done a gig up in Belfast, a load of different places in Dublin and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to do a tour soon enough, so I'll be able to see a bit more of it.
Right. And did you say you have a book of poems?
Yeah.
What's the name of the book?
It's called A Sondering Soul.
A Sondering Soul. Right.
Good title.
Okay. That sounds like some guy coming out of a pub at night time. Very late at night. A Sondering Soul. Yeah. No, we won't talk about that.
Okay.
Anyway, the name of the poem that you're going to say for us today is called "Make Ireland Grand Again." What's the story behind that?
It's kind of I kind of got a bit of inspiration from across the water, but I wanted to kind of make it my own. So instead of "Make America Great Again," it's "Make Ireland Grand Again."
Yeah.
So it's just a couple of things that I think make Ireland grand. So I wanted to kind of encapsulate that into a poem.
Okay, I was thinking, okay, there was a bit of a trump there behind that, but anyway, you can go whenever you wish, and just as James W. Dillon, make Ireland grand again. The mic is yours.
Thanks, Joe. I want to go back. I can't say exactly to when. Not so far back when the spuds were duds, civilians dying in the rising before Dáil Éireann came to order, or all the troubles on the border. I'd like to cherry pick the best bits. When Ireland was grand. I'd like to talk to those who built Newgrange, ask how they timed the winter solstice to a T. When Oscar Wilde roamed the streets, or James Joyce during Ulysses. Celtic Tiger in its peak, and the only bust in sight was Molly Malone's. Everyone has a Tamagotchi. Italian 90 playing on the telly again in Scalacci. The night Christaburg seen red. Aspirations higher. Nelson dethroned and erecting the spire. McGregor. Not when he was flogging whiskey to outfellas, when he was made champ and there was talk of putting him on the stamp and the coinage. The belittling of Rod Little. Ah, no, Eamon, leave it bleed now. You wouldn't give a slip to Clester. And of course Celtic. What if Georgie Burgess got the snip? Garth Brooks has played some gigs. If Barry McGuigan had weak wrists or Johnny Logan had a lisp, we'd still be dancing in Billy Brennan's barn or around a pint of playing. If I drown in this nostalgia, these are the grand times I want to be found reeling in. I'd keep Bono. I like him. You'd have Katie Taylor thanking God another try by that lad bought and less ATMs getting robbed. Pre-foot and mouth outbreak post, Henri's handball heartache. When the Pope came and kissed the land, that was grand. When we could withstand an orange weather warning, that was grand. When all the snakes were banned, that was grand. A time where everyone who wants it gets to shift. We all get taught French by the girls in Bewitched. The batter on your Bordeaux fish is always crisp. Fearless Paul Kimmage questioning Lance on his drug stance. Michael Flatley's ankles are wringing wet 'cause of river dance. The 32 counties? If we get the chance. When the smell of our factories wafted through our streets, the mix of Cadbury's hitting the breeze blended with potatoes, onion and cheese, perfectly in harmony. Father Ted gives every eulogy. And we stop mimicking the states. They want to be great, we'll settle for grand as long as our homeland is where having the crack originates without debate. Michael D is handled with care by the safe hands of Packy Bonner, so he can lay a reed whenever we need him. The leaves are always in free fall on Raglan Road. No matter where you go in the world as an Irish pub, we communicate in wink and elbow code. If we live with the clarity of Padraig Pearse's pen, we will make Ireland grand again.
Well done. Well,
Thanks very much.
there you go. That was brilliant. I think you covered everything there.
That's right,
in
yeah.
that. How do you sit down and write a poem like that?
Like that, I just tried to think about all the stuff I liked, all the stuff that was relatable,
Yeah.
and then just try and package it all together in kind of somewhat
Right.
rhythmically way.
And you mentioned Colester.
Yeah.
Thank God you didn't mention me. But that's mine. So I don't want to be delaying you because I know that you're going to be heading over to the Red Stables,
Yeah.
where again you're going to be reading some poetry.
Yeah, for an
Yeah.
hour, yeah.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. God.
Yeah.
It's a pity we didn't get any more time. We could have had
more.
you read a few more poems. Your book again, tell us the book again, sorry.
The book is A Sondering Soul. You can get it on my website for free, jameswdillon.com. If you want to follow me on any of the socials, it's just
Okay.
Jimbosmyname,
Yeah.
all one word, so that's how you can
And
find it.
apart from going over to Red Stables today, where might people catch you?
I'm going to be doing a gig on the 29th of July in the Smock Alley Theatre, a part of La Mansarda, and then the Monday after that I'm going to be in the International Bar doing another gig,
Oh,
so
right.
it's all happening.
It's all happening for you. Great.
Yeah.
And I suppose when COVID came along, that kind of knocked you off a bit, so it's nice to get back to work.
Exactly, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We'll let you go.
Thanks,
and the
Rob.
best of luck, and thanks for joining us. James W. Dillon, guys, there. So I hope you enjoy that.
This is Near FM.